wonderful. I'm sure that my viewers will enjoy this very much. Well, I will begin off with cheese is one of the most loved foods around the world and a part of our everyday lives. From blue cheese to brie, Romano to Swiss, Americans love cheese. And there's a new holiday to celebrate a form of cheese that, depending on where in the country you live, you may know very little about. So Pam and Quinn, you're here to help us with our curd IQ. Cheesemonger, Pam Brewer, along with Culver's Restaurant Director of Menu Development, Quinn Atkin. Thank you very much for joining us at Living the Gourmet.
Thank you.
Our pleasure. So first, Pam, thank you. Pam, where are you two, and how did you get the title Cheesemonger?
We are in Sauk City, Wisconsin at the beautiful Culver's Test Kitchen. And as a cheesemonger, this is just a dream come true for me. I am a cheese enthusiast and educator, and it's really my life's passion to explore new cheeses and share them with the world. So I'm very happy to be here exploring the cheese curd here at Culver's. So thank you for having me.
So happy you're here.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And Quinn, you're here to tell us about a delicacy people outside the Midwest may be very unfamiliar with. And there's a new holiday to celebrate it now. So please tell us about that.
Absolutely. So we're very, very excited to showcase one of our signature menu items that, as you said, many people may not be familiar with. So our cheese curds are one of our most popular and signature menu items, and we will sell over 20 million orders this year in our 550 restaurants across 22 states. So we are declaring October 15th National Cheese Curd Day to really encourage people who may not have had them before to come out to our restaurants and really give them a try.
Now, is this National Cheese Curd, so National Cheese Curd Day, do people know what a cheese curd is? Can you tell us, please, what is a cheese curd so people are familiar with when they hear this term?
Absolutely.
Pam, would you like?
Sure, I can try to help explain. It's definitely something that's a unique Wisconsin delicacy, and those of us outside Wisconsin don't always have the opportunity to taste them. But basically in the cheddar making process, you know, you're starting with fresh milk, you make the cheese curds, and typically you would then put them into the blocks to be aged, but those cheese curds are so delicious in their own right that they're worth snacking on the spot and celebrating with a day all of their own. And basically the way they taste is just like a mild, sweet and salty cheddar, and you can get them in white or yellow. And like I say, they're this Wisconsin treat. And Culver's does really delicious things with them too. So they're worth checking them out, and I'm sure you will fall in love with them instantly.
Well, now, I'm here on Long Island, New York, Long Island, New York. Can we get them outside of Wisconsin?
There are some cheesemakers in New York State that are selling their cheddar cheese curds that are quite delicious.
You should carry them at your cheese shop.
Yes.
Well, I was wondering, is this a delicacy unique to Wisconsin, or can we all try them around the country?
Well, as I said, we have restaurants in 22 states, and we're growing at a really, really great pace. So we have 550 restaurants, and so there are certainly opportunities for your viewers to come to one of our restaurants and experience them. But I think Pam would agree that they're definitely kind of slowly but surely making their way across the country.
Absolutely.
Well, that's good, because I would love to try them. Now, Quinn, what's the secret behind your cheese curds?
You know, that's a great question. And living in the dairy state, we feel that we have the absolute best milk in the world. And it's that milk that we use in all of our restaurants, solely Wisconsin milk, for all of our menu items. And that really gives us our signature flavor and really gives us an advantage over anyone else.
I see. Well, Pam, tell us a little bit about pairings. What cheeses go well together? What beverages should accompany them?
Sure. So today,
okay,
what was that?
I said, what would you suggest?
Absolutely. So we're obviously celebrating the Wisconsin cheese curd today, so we put together a little bit of a spread focused around that and celebrating the Wisconsin cheese making tradition. So we have a Colby, a pepper jack, an aged cheddar, where you can really experience the contrast between the fresh buttery cheese curds and the nutty, sharp aged cheddar, as well as the Swiss style. And all of these are made locally here in Wisconsin by really caring family dairy farmers. And we're enjoying them with some sparkling water and lime, something really refreshing and effervescent to sort of cleanse the palate as you're tasting all these delicious cheeses.
And in the restaurants, we would recommend some of our signature root beer to go with them.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
So this is something that you can have as a midday snack with, like you say, the sparkling water, the lime, and that sounds nice.
That
sounds very good. And where can, Quinn, are you going to test our curd IQ?
I am, absolutely. So a couple of questions for your viewers. And first off, how many pounds of milk does it take to make a single pound of cheese? Is it 1 pound, 5 pounds, or 10 pounds?
Oh my goodness, I have no, should I guess?
Yes.
Yes.
I have no idea. 1 pound?
So that's a really good guess, but it actually takes 10 pounds, 10 whole pounds of whole milk to make a single pound of prepared cheese. It's crazy.
Wow, 10 pounds. Wow,
10 pounds. And so one of the last steps, before our cheese curds are packaged, what do you think that very last step might be? Is it they're shaped, they're salted, or they're tasted?
The shape?
You know, that's a really good guess as well, because shape is very important.
Wrong again.
But they are salted to give them that signature flavor and make sure that they're absolutely yummy for our guests.
Well, you can tell my IQ is not way up there.
These are hard questions.
They are, they are.
They're not really, if you know your curds and whey, I guess, but I don't. But it's fun. This is great, and I know my viewers are going to enjoy this and the interview because it's fun, and I love cheese. I love cheese, but I really don't. I've never endeavored to make my own cheese at all, so this is fun for me. I'm enjoying it. Do you have any other questions for us, Quinn?
You know what? I think that's, we've tested your IQ a little bit, and I think we've given some good information and insight.
Oh, but that's fun. It's always good to learn. And where can our viewers go to learn more?
Well, what we would like to see is to celebrate National Cheese Curd Day on October 15th. We want everyone to come out to our restaurants, and they can experience them hands-on themselves. And you can also visit our website at culvers.com for more information about all the yummy things that we have on our menu.
And I'll be celebrating National Cheese Curd Day closer to you in New York City, and you can find me at pamthecheesemonger.com.
Well, and now, did you, what is exactly a cheesemonger? Can you explain that to me, Pam?
Sure. So a cheesemonger, it's the term given to someone who buys and sells cheese. So I've been working in the cheese industry for many years now, helping people select cheeses, curating cheese programs for retail shops and restaurants. So I just love all things cheese and educating people about it.
Well, I love cheese too, and you know, you just sit down and it's a nice platter of cheese, and it's delicious.
Absolutely.
So I want to thank you all for being with Living the Gourmet. And if there's anything else you'd like to share with us, go right ahead before before you go. Was there anything else? Now, my viewer, a lot of my people maybe can come out to see you, Pam. That would be wonderful.
Absolutely.
Now, will this be your first time in New York?
Oh, I'm based in New York. I live in New York.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Well, that's wonderful. So
I hope to see you soon sometime.
Oh, I'd love
in person.
to meet you. I think that would be such a pleasure.
Yeah.
Such a pleasure. And I'm sorry I didn't pass this IQ test, but I'm going to learn more about this now.
Thank you so much.
I'm looking forward to trying it.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Bye-bye.